Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But you're looking at the title, we're going to be talking about Book of Meme, see what is happening, and of course, what is yet to come. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. If you're looking at the overall markets, and if you do watch my videos on a day-to-day basis, you guys know exactly what's happening across the market. We are still seeing quite a bit of red across the board. Mainly what I think is happening is, the FOMC meeting, the decision was to not change their interest rates. I really think, whales are trying to take as much advantage as they possibly can to shake out the weekends. And honestly, we are due for a shakeout. There is so much garbage in the crypto space right now, especially on the meme coin market side. We definitely need a little bit of a shakeout before we do continue to go towards the upside. And we're seeing that shakeout pretty much over the last week as well. You are seeing pretty much everything down double digits. So, quite an extensive pullback. But today, specifically speaking, Bome is doing quite great. And if you're looking and wondering and scratching your head, Crypto ZX, where is Bome? Why is it not in the top 100 coins? As you know, Bome is not in the top 100 market valuation. It is in the top, 200 ranks, and it's one of the top gainers right now, up 11%. So why is it doing so good right now? And what are some targets that we could be aiming for Bome going into this upcoming week ahead of us? So before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. Starting out with the rank. So why is Bome not in the top 100 coins? As of now, there is other coins in the market that have more steam than Bome, but could this mean that in the upcoming days Bome actually gains traction and starts moving towards the upside? Possibly. The news that obviously broke out was the Coinbase listing. That is massive, and that could play really bullish for Bome if the overall market sentiment is right. But let's take a look at what's happening with the price. Looking at the price, it's currently sitting at 1.072 cents, up 11% in both Bitcoin and USD comparative, which will definitely take, especially if you're looking across the broader market right now. Pretty much everything is down. Market cap around $740 billion, in the 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at $253.1 million. And I know I'm probably going to predict what some people are going to come out and say in the comments, such a massive news, Crypto ZX, but why is the volume so low? As of now, the broader market volume is low because the uncertainty, moves like this, even though Bitcoin is still in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. As a crypto OG, if you have been in this crypto space for quite some time, you're probably just relaxing and not even caring about this move, because we kind of tend to get immune to these moves if you're looking at the bigger picture. But right now there is not as much interest, but just based off of futures news, look at this for yourself. Coinbase traders, so we're adding support for Dark Farms, Bome, and the Knock coin for futures on Coinbase Advanced. The opening of Bome Perp and obviously not Perp markets will begin on or after 9:30 a.m. UTC on June 20th, which is still a few days away from where we currently are. So obviously this is bringing in a lot of excitement, this news alone. Again, as you guys know, if you've been following me on my channel for quite some time, I'm totally against futures trading. I think futures trading is a scam. And if you're new into the markets and you're reading or listening to some people saying, you can make money going, down in the market and when the market goes up, let me just tell you that's absolute bogus. Even though that is a reality, you could do that if things do play out in your favor. But unfortunately, when crypto is involved, there's a lot of manipulation. Whales really trying to shake out, and these massive futures platforms solely make their bread and butter right from the futures platform. So stay away from that. But just based off the Coinbase as one of the biggest centralized exchanges, of course now people can come out and say Binance is the biggest centralized exchange, but just because Coinbase came out and picked Bome, guys, think about that. As a meme coin, as a Solana based SPL token, it got listed on Coinbase platform, even for the perp. That is huge. And we're not seeing those excitement in terms of the move, like 20-30%, as we have seen in the past with Coinbase announcements like this. But we need to keep one factor in mind as well: the broader market. What is the broader market doing? And I know a lot of people tend to forget this, so let's not forget that when we are analyzing the prices. So let's take a look at the broader market. So as far as the broader meme coin market is concerned, $57.9 billion. We're down about 3.5%. Obviously, this should not be a secret. Pretty much everything across the board right now is down. Obviously, some of these new coins pumping up. Obviously, this is the meme coin market. What do you guys think? But Bonk is I'm sorry, not Bonk. Bome is definitely killing it right now, and it is the coin that's up in the top 10 double digits, and that's of course solely based off of that news. But let's continue further, talk about the price. So as far as BTC dominance is concerned, dominance did go down a little bit after the FOMC meeting. BTC sitting at about $67,000. If you did watch my market analysis, I'd still think that there could be a chance, if this support does not hold, we could see a 64.3 BTC price being retested. So that can impact everything, including Bome. So I want you guys to realize that and keep the Bitcoin price in factor, because if Bitcoin drops down to 64 or lower, possibly even retesting its next major support line at 62.6, it's going to impact the entire market and everything gets invalidated. So we need to keep those factors in mind. But let's take a look at what's happening with Bome right now. So this right here is Bome's chart. I'm going to make it quite easy for you guys to understand as to what really is happening. So this right here is the daily time frame. So we know the narrative Bome has, what kind of huge sentiment shift it really had on the meme coin market when this thing launched. It went to $2 billion market cap almost in a snap of a finger, got listed on all the centralized exchanges, pretty much all the big ones. And that speaks a lot of volume, right? That speaks a lot for itself. And you can see this for yourself. It had an extensive rally, but pretty much since then, we did see an extensive pullback as well. And speaking about this pullback, this happened for the entire market and not just Bome itself. If you want to kind of get the confirmation, look at it. April 13th, we were at 0.0077 cents. Now let's take a look at where BTC was on April 13th. On April 13th, BTC was chilling at $60,085. So, these factors a lot of people tend to ignore. But since then, not a lot of people are paying attention to this beautiful bounce that it had, this beautiful recovery. I'm liking this, and that is a very impressive recovery. Even if you're measuring it from its wick, the low on the 13th, you're still up about 46.2%, even though we have seen an extensive pullback once again because of course manipulation across the board. But we did retest that key resistance. You guys know the importance of this key resistance. On May 29th, just about a week and a half ago, Bome was chilling around here. So could this be due to insiders knowing this announcement was coming, and they were picking up Bome at an extensive rate? Possibly. Again, like I said, manipulation occurs in this space quite a bit. But what you're starting to see happening again, let's switch to the hourly time frame to really understand what we're noticing right now. So what you're starting to see is the price of Bome is obviously reacting in a positive way to this announcement. A lot of resistance right now, but Bome is considered right now to have a low market cap, and yes, a $738 million market cap. You guys probably are wondering, Crypto ZX, that's a large market cap, but in the state of the market we're currently in, $1 billion is even considered low. And I've talked about that in the Jasmy update. So I do believe, if Bitcoin has a great time, if it's able to push more towards the upside, or even if it's able to hang around the 67K price point, I do believe, Bome can start retesting the 1229 zone. Very confident about that. But if Bitcoin has a shakeout, obviously that gets invalidated. But in terms of the next few months, I'm projecting that Bome does have definitely a potential to reach all-time highs once again. Of course, look what happened with Pepe. I'm starting to see a very, very similar price pattern for Bome and Pepe. Pepe had an extensive pullback. And then, it absolutely went crazy in March. As we know, in April, it had a great month as well. And I think we could see something similar happening with Bome. But again, one step at a time. Could Bome really end up being the biggest meme coin in the Solana? On the Solana blockchain? The battle is still going on, right? Obviously, Dogwiffe had, having majority of the momentum right now, but in this market, things can really switch in a snap of a finger. So I teach you guys to keep that in mind. But that is it for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.